Good evening and welcome. I just give you a short explanation as to why I played that song. It's asking, it's a bhajan, and it's asking that Kundalini Ma, the mother Kundalini, to rise within us and to bring our attention up into our Sahasrara, and that the Mooladhara is the basis for that Kundalini. The Mooladhara resides just below the Kundalini energy, and it's the protector of the Kundalini. And I thought, seeing that we're focusing on the Mooladhara Chakra, that it was a really good song to start with, and also the fact that we're asking that Kundalini to rise, and it can be done through song as much as through our sitting and meditating as well. So, as always, let's tie up our Kundalini and put ourselves into Bandhan in preparation for this evening's meditation program. And just raising your attention with that Kundalini from the base up above the Sahasrara, and tying your attention in knots. And 3 times. Do it slowly, evenly. And do the bandhan in your time. And again, with your full attention on how you're spreading these beautiful vibrations around this subtle system. And it's a protection around this subtle system for you. Hands out on your lap, allowing that attention once again to settle within you. That nice, quiet, easy breathing. I must say, it's wonderful when we are doing these evening meditations, how lovely it is. You can straight away feel the vibrations and that lovely deep sense of meditation even at the beginning. And this is what happens when we come together and collectively meditate, is that all our kundalinis rise a little bit higher, and our attention goes that little bit deeper. And even though we're apart, our kundalinis actually bring us together as one into that thoughtless awareness state. If you're feeling that maybe on your hands you might feel a bit of tingling or a bit of heat, that's fine. Just as we progress through this evening, and just even though we're just focusing on the Mooladhara Chakra, you will find that all of that will just disappear. That's part and parcel, I guess, of doing Sahaja meditation, is that we will feel our catches, and we are going to feel the subtle system within us on our hands as we become more vibratory aware. Great. Okay, so this evening, last week we talked about the Mooladhara. We did very simple, description of it. I thought this week I'll follow up a little bit more and give a little bit more detail about the Mooladhara Chakra, so that you have a little bit more of an understanding. And then again, we'll play a talk by Shimataji, who will talk about the Mooladhara Chakra. That will be about 5-6 minutes, and then we'll be able to enjoy a thoughtless awareness meditation together. So, if I've mentioned this last week, we'll just go back over it this week anyway to help. A week can be a long time. So the characteristics, it has 4 petals, left, right, up, down petals. Its element is the earth, and that's why last week I spoke about just even sitting on the earth is very good for clearing the Mooladhara and for strengthening it, because it actually has that earth element to it. It is also carbon. The colour is a coral red. Last week I mentioned that it's on the plexus, pelvic plexus, and the planet, and this is, some of you may find quite interesting, the planet for the Mooladhara is Mars, and I spoke about how that with on the hands, all the chakras are placed, and it's the heel of the palm that we would feel the Mooladhara, and also on our heels as well. And the Mooladhara benefits, you have to forgive me, I have 3 pairs of glasses and I couldn't find one of them. I thought I was ready to go, but always something at the end just happens. The benefits of having a clear Mooladhara is that it gives you a strong sense of right and wrong. So it helps to really establish that Dharma within us. We also have a very strong sense of direction. So people who have a good Mooladhara can be placed somewhere, and you can usually have a good idea of which way you need to go to get to where you're going without using your Google Maps or your Refidexes. We have a good attention when our Mooladhara is strong. It's very settled. It's also, the other part is that with it being just below the Kundalini, if our Mooladhara is clear, then it helps that Kundalini, more strands of the Kundalini to rise. And that allows us to go into, to feel the vibration stronger, and secondly, to enjoy deeper, more silent meditations as well. And it gives us that connection with nature. You know, we find that we can be more in harmony with nature. We notice nature a lot more observant of nature. We tend to be more respectful towards nature as well. So that is very helpful for us. And just having that balance within us, that because the Mooladhara is very much connected with the left side. So it helps that left side, that emotional side, to be in balance. And if we tend to sometimes be a bit depressed or thinking about the past, probably just sitting on the earth and just clearing our Mooladhara really helps us to come out of that, and that we do have emotions and we do have feelings, but it's done in a very balanced way. And that we remember the good things about the past as well. We're not focusing just on the sad things or feeling depressed about life. So by having our left side connected to the Mooladhara, it really helps to keep our emotions in balance. And when we're emotionally balanced, when situations arise, we can then approach everything on a much better level. The solutions, the steps to take for those solutions come much easier when we have that lovely balance within the Mooladhara. And the other benefit is that we have that joy, the joy of like that childlikeness. And Sri Mataji says that it's not a silly sort of a joy of not, but just that purity of children when they can say things and they do things, and it's all done through that innocence. And that innocence is what brings us joy. And it helps us to connect to other people, because people see that joy within us and they see that innocence within us, and it sort of helps them to feel quite secure and quite balanced within themselves when they're with us. So to help strengthen those qualities, I thought tonight what we will do is that we will say some more affirmations based on those qualities to help strengthen those qualities within us. So we can start off on the left side and just put our attention there on our left Mooladhara. So you have your centre, and then just slightly to the left, of course, is your left Mooladhara. And here we can say, Mother Kundalini, I am the powerful innocence of a child. So just closing your eyes, even though you have your attention on your head, also bring our attention to that left Mooladhara. Mother Kundalini, I am the powerful innocence of a child. And that also brings in that sweetness that children just have within themselves. And they're very much in the moment. Things might happen to them, but they very quickly get over it. And then they're in the present. So that powerful innocence of a child helps to keep our attention in the present moment. Mother Kundalini, I am the powerful innocence of a child. Great. Very nice. Now we're going to go to the right. And here we're going to ask Mother Kundalini to establish the chastity within us. Because that chastity, that purity of thought, all comes to, I guess, back to also the innocence of a child. So, Mother Kundalini, please establish the chastity within me. And through chastity, we get wisdom. And again, that wisdom comes when we need to take actions and solve problems. We get the wisdom to know what it is that we need to do. So on the right side, Mother Kundalini, please establish my chastity and wisdom within me. And now we're going to come back to the central channel. And here we're going to ask Mother Kundalini, by your grace, please make me innocent. So again, reinforcing that powerful innocence of our childlikeness. Mother Kundalini, please make me innocent. And that's innocent in our thoughts, in our words, in our actions. And when we're in that innocence and in that wisdom, that is when the pure love will flow through us. And that pure love is the vibrations that we feel within us. And we can share that pure love, that unattached love, to everyone. Whoever we meet, whoever we already know, we can share that innocence, that pure love, with an open heart to everyone. And that can enrich their lives. Fantastic. Right. What we're going to do next is I'm just going to play a talk of Vaishnavi about the Mooladhara Chakra.
Ascent has to be achieved. We have to understand that we have to mature. What are we worshipping today is the innocence within us. We are worshipping that is auspicious, which is innocent. Innocence which is deep down within us, that's our character, that's our nature, that's what we are born with, is the basic of this whole creation, is the essence of this creation. What is our substance within ourselves? This is what Christ preached. Morality point. So important for him it was, because after dharma, which was a balance, where of course morality is very important, but it was necessary for Christ to talk of the innate deeper morality which is a part and parcel of our being. It is not just taught or told or frightened because there's a fear of God and wrath of God. But it should be your own innate light. So what is your power? Where does your power lie? It lies in the spirit. But even before the spirit is achieved, what is your power? Is Kundalini? She is sleeping. Then what is your power? Is your chastity. If a man is chaste temperament he has, and he stands up in his chastity, it acts. It works. But first of all, chastity pays dividend in your good health. From the face of a person, you can say that this person is a chaste man. What is the essence of your personality is your chastity. And in Sahaja Yoga, you can re-establish everything, whatever you have lost. You can. That's why the depth is lacking. And this is the reason there is no consistency in the temperament of people. No consistency. Now you'll get 1200 people for my lecture. And next day not even one. All lost. Because there's no base, like a loose connection. There's no connection. Connection point is your chastity. But change your priorities now. The whole attention once goes to your own spirit. You'll be surprised. The whole chart will change. What's the most important thing? To meditate every day.
We'll just stay in that thoughtless awareness. If you have thoughts coming, you can just say, not this, not this. You can use your right hand to raise a few strands of that Kundalini energy up and just rotate the top center with your right hand, your palm of your hand. And then just bring that back down onto your lap. And the main thing is just to be relaxed. Just be open and allow those vibrations to flow through you. I like us to sit in silent meditation, but I'll because it always allows you to really understand that it's this Kundalini that brings your attention into that silent state of being. But I will put on some music now just to finish up with for a couple of minutes, because some people do find that does help to extend the meditation. Is we will just tie up our Kundalini and we'll put ourselves into Bandhan, and the music is back, but we'll do that while the music is still going. So just tying up that Kundalini and just keeping that attention settled after our meditation. Try not to let it flitter off here or flitter off there. Try and keep it nice and steady within. And the same with the Bandhan. I'd like to thank everyone for joining. I hope this evening it's helped you on your journey within, and that you've been able to enjoy some time being in thoughtless awareness. We look forward to next Monday night, continuing our journey and learning about the Mooladhara Chakra. So thank you very much. Good night.